Today we're going to talk about chemistry. What is chemistry? Chemistry is the science that investigates the molecular reasons for the processes occurring in the macroscopic world. Chemistry is the study of matter and how it reacts. Chemistry is the study of the elements of the periodic table. But we don't need to know all of that today. What you really need to know is that chemistry is the science of the way things react. So where can I find chemistry? It can really be found in any form of matter, which is anything that has mass and takes up space. Chemistry is everywhere. Some examples include water, or H2O, which is a molecule made of hydrogen and oxygen. Striking a match is another example of chemistry. It's a simple chemical reaction that creates fire with friction, red sulfur, and phosphorus. Another example of chemistry, you. The human body is made up of several different elements. In fact, 99% of the human body is made up of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. That's not all though. Chemistry can also be found in movies and TV shows. If you have Netflix, you've probably seen Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is very good and maybe even a little cliche, but it is an example of chemistry that can be found on screen. One scene in particular that portrays a chemistry concept happens to be in the very first episode of the very first season of Breaking Bad. When Walt White kills the drug dealers with phosphine gas, this is an example of a chemical reaction. In order to create the phosphine gas, he mixes red phosphorus with boiling water to create phosphine. The only problem with this is that in order to actually make phosphine gas, you'd need white phosphorus, which is much more reactive than the red phosphorus he used, in addition to sodium hydroxide with the boiling water. So he did get that part right. While this is not technically correct, it was a smart idea on Walt's part and an overall good conceptual application of a chemical experiment. Another on-screen example of chemistry is Flubber. This little green guy was created with when polyvinyl alcohol, or PVA, was combined with a boron compound. In addition to some sort of radioactive substance, Flubber was made. The third and final example of chemistry in movies is from Jurassic Park, when the scientists brought dinosaurs back to life. This situation is an example of biochemistry. By using the DNA from the blood of cells found in prehistoric mosquitoes that had been preserved in amber for years and years, and then manipulating ovums from an ostrich along with the dinosaur DNA, they recreated a live dinosaur. As you can see, there are many different ways chemistry can be applied in movies and on TV. Without chemistry, TV certainly wouldn't be as entertaining as it is now. We might not even have TV if it weren't for chemistry.